He's got cardio for days, and he is as high-level a wrestler as we have seen cross into this division in some time. Can do worse than having a high-level wrestling base for mixed martial arts.
So he wants the pace. It's the pace and the pressure. It's what separates the wrestlers from everyone else. It's the ability to go to those dark places, live in them, make those hard moments the best moments of your day. And when you get to the octagon, everything seems easier. This kid has an ability to operate in the darkness, operate in the tough moments. He's gonna have to try and drown his opponent, drag him to those deep waters, and try to ensure that he can't compete with him.
Yeah.
I'm excited to watch this kid fight, John.
Oh, mentally, he's just so forged, right? I mean, he'll chain takedowns, no discouragement if he doesn't get it. It's really a pleasure to watch high-level wrestlers perform when they're at their best. We'll see if he can be that here tonight. For this heavyweight fight. All right, now to get us started, we go inside the octagon where we find Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Walt the Big Chicken Harris. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, the Korean Superboy, Doo-Ho Choi.
Herb Dean is your referee. He's the third man in the octagon tonight.
Good.
All right, so here is the heavyweight contender, the big ticket, Walt Harris, ready to go at the beginning of this round. As electric a kicker as there is in this heavyweight division, sometimes he can get in his own head a little bit when it comes to the cardiovascular management, but when Walt Harris is just fighting like an athlete and reacting instinctively like an athlete, many believe he's a guy who's destined for future heavyweight greatness.
And that's the danger in the engagement there.
Oh, really exploiting his reach advantage as he landed the jab there, DC. Nice job on the counter there, and this is really a tried and true counter striker who will try to use the over-aggressiveness of his opponents against them, and that's exactly what he did there to great effect. Well, he felt like he had to kick effectively to win this fight, and he is certainly doing that right now. Nice combination of kicks.
His kickboxing coach is feeling ecstatic right now, watching the guy employ this kick-heavy strategy. Oh, nice kick.
Leg kick lands.
Oh, my goodness, these boys are going at it.
All right, so 1 minute into the fight, we've got a full-on brawl here, DC. It's great for the fans, not necessarily for the gas tank if this thing goes much longer.
Not great for the gas tank and not good for the old noggin. You can't take so many upside the head. Somebody's going to sleep.
Big right hook coming, it's blocked. Well, would you take a look at that, counter-striking the real story of this fight tonight. trying to set up that counterattack. Just over 3 minutes to go.
And that was a solid kick.
Heavy leather landed on both sides in that exchange.
Keep the pressure on. Everything's ready.
Well, that left hand has been there at times, not on that end. Collar tie here in the clinch. Strike lands cleanly there. Straight right hand on the counter is good. Well, eventually you know he's going to turn this defense into offense, but he's certainly doing a nice job on the defensive end thus far.
They talk about the feeling out process. He's getting his opponent's timing. Now he's blocking everything. Expect counters as we go forward.
Man, these guys have some chins on them. Huge shots being landed on both sides. Oh, beautiful job to get the kick home to the body.
Everything's landing perfect. Keep it.
Choi gets caught by that straight punch. You got to do better than that defensively. All right, so some definite damage underneath the elbow now on the side of his opponent. A lot of strikes to the body starting to add up.
Yeah, a lot of strikes to the body and mixing up the attack. Not being one-dimensional, not headhunting inside the octagon. I think he has fought beautifully right now. He's starting to show himself.
Well, he is at his kickboxing best tonight. Another nice, good series of kicks by him there.
I mean, the kicks are coming in bunches. Normally it's the hands. Tonight he's throwing kick after kick after kick.
Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there.
Big shot to the head.
So he's able to land another punch there. Nice work on the feet tonight by Choi. Oh, beautiful straight left hand. Man, look at that jab right there. If he doesn't make some adjustments, Mommy's not going to recognize him. His nose is getting hustled.
I mean, he's getting better. He's taking him right on the face, too. He's trying to play catch-up. He's not moving his head in advance of the jab coming. This boxer is way too good to try to react to the shots opposed to getting ahead of him.
Nice, good. Keep that pressure there. About
Whiffs on the right hand. Choi gets tagged by a solid uppercut there. All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut.
Also, the taller fighter lands a knee yet again.
He's cut.
15 seconds.
Nice block. Trading huge shots. Let's see who's going to be the last man standing. Oh, what a kick.
What a fight so far. All right, so the round is over, but not before damage was done. Cut on the cheek, sustained in that round. Cut man in there quickly as usual to try to seal it up.
You have no choice, okay? We're gonna stick to it.
All right, replay truck has been kept busy tonight as we get you some clips from that previous round, and maybe we can even isolate the strike that opened his cheek up.
I mean, a cut on your cheek, while it's in a better spot, it is still so hard to deal with. Every time that gets hit, it hurts so bad. He's gonna have to move his head here.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round here. All right, so as this next round gets underway, hopefully the good action we saw in the last round will continue. Both fighters certainly had their ups and downs, both got the offense going, but now we'll see if one fighter or the other can really take control of what has been a very close fight thus far. So you got to question the fight IQ at some point. He's got an outstanding offensive takedown game. His ground and pound strikes are vicious, yet hasn't done any of that.
He's listened to the stories, John. He's listened to the stories. He's allowed for this guy to be bigger and badder than he truly is. He's allowed for this man to become such a specimen, such a problem, that he is ignoring his greatest skill.
Ooh, looking to set up the head kick, but he misses.
Beautiful connection lands. Fighting long is the key.
All right, well, perhaps he has a point to prove. Perhaps there's a hip injury, but this man's UFC career has been defined by the takedown. He hasn't attempted a single entry.
He hasn't even attempted it. It's very surprising, and honestly, for a guy that enjoys the wrestling, it's very disappointing. Because to me, it seems like he doesn't want to put the effort out there tonight to try and secure takedowns. You take a lot of risk by not using your best skill, and you almost put your opponent on your level by being limited.
Well, maybe he can hear us. Bro, if you don't attempt to take down, DC's going to pull out his cellular telephone and start watching collegiate wrestling. So, change levels. All right, I've got a novel idea. When you've got a submission base like this guy does and good offensive takedowns, I don't know, maybe grapple a little bit?
Maybe try to get a takedown. Maybe try to get the fight to the floor. Maybe make this guy fight you where you're the best in the entire UFC at. Get this fight to the mat where you're bound to be successful.
Oh, nice slip there. It sounds simple, right? Hit and don't get hit, but this guy's defense has been sharp tonight.
Cat and mouse. You got to play cat and mouse. Hit, don't get hit. He does a great job of that.
Throws a big right hand, but doesn't find its home. Nice punch by the Korean Super Bowl. Man, DC, his hands look good. A lot of volume, a lot of accuracy tonight.
He's doing a great job being accurate, but he's also very fast. Look at the hand speed.
Right. Oh, another bruising shot right to the body. I wouldn't think you want to take too many more of those.
No, John, you gotta defend. You got to address a tactic that has worked this many times this early in a fight. You cannot allow it to continue to build, because once that momentum gets going, you will have no way of stopping it.
And I don't have a lot of muscle over there, so I don't think I could take too many of these.
Well, you need that body like mine if you want to get hit down there. You can't be too skinny.
Well, we may have the best cut man and women in the business, but I'm not sure they're going to be able to do much with that cut. It continues to widen with every passing strike.
And you're fighting a great fighter. It's hard to deal with the damage of the cut while dealing with the level of the fighter in front of you. Right now, you've got to do something different to try and change the way that this fight is playing out.
Well, you know this is the hurt business, and both guys are compromised at this stage of the fight. Oh, he landed a flying knee to the head. Just over a minute to go, round two. Oh, as good a counter striker as there is in the game. Straight right is good. Choi gets hit with a kick. That one appeared to land flush. Well, he has really picked up the pace here in round two. Much more aggressive than we saw in round one, and now starting to find himself in the pocket. Whiffs on the straight right hand.
Nice jab.
Well, he has certainly kept the punch counters busy tonight. He's landed a ton of significant strikes and clearly is winning this fight tonight.
He's winning this fight going away, and it's one of those rare instances where everything comes together.
All right, so the hands are crispy tonight. Not exactly what we thought we would see out of this wrestler, but as a former two-time U.S. Olympian yourself with some hands, you can fall in love with those.
He can fall in love with the striking, but he is showing tonight that everything starts with his wrestling. He gives you the level change, which then in turn helps him land in the striking. He looks fantastic. I did not expect him to look this good in the boxing tonight.
Well, it looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye area.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but it's nothing to worry about now, but he's got to start to protect it.
So that cut continues to get more severe with every passing moment of the fight.
Every moment. You know, when you get cut in a fight, you expect for it to worsen because you're not going to not get hit anymore. Right now, he's got to do something to try to limit the damage, otherwise it's going to get real bad.
All right, so there's the end of the round. Big story in this one now. The cut on the bridge of that nose from that strike. The cut man is in there. Should be able to shut this one and potentially prevent it from being a factor here moving forward. All right, DC, we'll get a few clips of the damage done in that previous round. That eye continues to be the main target.
I mean, he is getting hit in this position, and it's all about now where is the cut? Is it above the eye? Is it below the eye? But every time you get hit in that area, it is going to sting, and the bleeding will then cause issues to your sight. He's got to change something.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. All right, so back-to-back entertaining rounds. We'll see how it goes in this round. We'll see which corner sort of maximize those 60 seconds on the strike.
This is what happens when you get two very skilled, very evenly matched fighters coming together. Nobody has really taken a lead in this fight. Let's see who doesn't go into the next one.
Quick jab. Big shots being landed on both sides here. Well, just as he did in the previous round, he continues to connect on a high volume of strikes. And a good sign, too, doesn't seem to be slowing down whatsoever. Leg kick checked effectively there by Choi.
Leg kick lands, my favorite strike.
Just touching him with the jab. And he's looking for that left hand, just missed. All right, so now his body language really starting to change and the bruises starting to accumulate on that side.
I mean, you're looking at it, right? When you can visibly see the damage on the body, you know that the work has been done. What a beautiful game plan put together by this team.
And now they are throwing both sides with conviction.
What a beautiful body kick.
Just over 3 minutes to go. The Korean Superboy gets caught by that straight punch. That'll get his attention. Strong defense there to block the shot. Nice instincts. Well, not sure if he's lighter on his feet or what it is, but these last couple of rounds, he's been far more aggressive, a lot more pressure. Oh, he's really starting to light him up now. Choi's taking aim with that cut right now. A strong decision by him to land strikes on an area that he has already done significant damage on. Blocks the strike. Harris is bruised on that right calf now, so that'll bear watching as this fight continues. Low kicks definitely having an effect in this fight. He's looking for that left hand. Not there. About 2 minutes here to go in round 3. Push kick there to the body.
You know, when guys start to tell you, kick me here, again, they start to posture. That means that what you're doing is actually taking an effect on him.
Choi's nose is bleeding now, so we'll see how he handles that adversity, but nothing ideal about it here in the middle of this fight.
Beautiful kick lands.
Try to establish that jab. Just misses with that one. Slips to avoid the right. Well, perhaps it's a high fight IQ, perhaps it's obvious, but he is attacking that cut that is getting deeper by the minute.
And it seems like the right decision because you can see his opponent starting to paw at it. You can see it starting to take an effect. It's messing with him mentally. For him, he's got to continue to attack that area and hope that it just keeps getting worse and worse. Oh, man.
Oh, nice counter jab to snap the head back. Both fighters exchange in the pocket here. All right, so a nice job there defensively to raise the guard and prevent any damage.
Those hands never leave where they're supposed to be. And if you do that, most times you will block the shot that's incoming.
Oh, he continues to land a high number of strikes in this round. Really hasn't let up when it comes to his aggressiveness. Certainly have to be mindful that you don't gas out, but you gotta like the output on display here. Oh, and he lands another knee there, DC. He talked a lot to us about his length and his size advantage. Doesn't always pay to be the taller fighter. In this instance, it certainly did.
Oh!
And that'll do it. 15 minutes in the books. All right, there's the horn. The round is over, but not before he was cut on his nose from the strikes in that round. Back to the stool. Cut man is in. Should be able to shut that cut and prevent it from becoming an issue moving forward. But of course, as soon as he gets struck in that next round, it could open back up. Well, if you're the replay guy, a lot to like in that previous round. A lot of damage being inflicted.
Yeah, I mean, and look at the swelling now, John. He wasn't doing what he needed to do to move his head, and he's paying for it. You cannot allow for an elite-level mixed martial artist to connect at that rate and think that you will not be wearing the damage. He's wearing it now. I'm interested to see what changes he makes to give himself an opportunity.
Oh, nice straight punch there. Must be nice to have a reach advantage like this, DC. Next round is underway, and I'm no fighter, but these guys look pretty fresh to me.
It's insane to be able to carry that workload, that pace, over 5 minutes and still look as fresh as both of these fighters are.
Beautiful strike there as he continues to attack that cut. Cut man's going to have some work to do if we get to the stool between rounds.
But that's why we got the best in the business. We got the best cut men in the business, and they are going to need him right now because this cut is getting worse, and it's only going to continue to get worse because he has got a killer in front of him.
He missed with that jab attempt there.
Oh, big head kick lands. They're so evenly matched, and they're going tit for tat.
Harris's hook shot gets blocked. The defense saw that one coming. Well, he hasn't really shown any signs of slowing down tonight. He continues to connect on a high volume of strikes here.
Single collar tie. Look for him to now start to find uppercuts up the middle to try to do damage to his opponent.
Choi's doing a nice job protecting the eye with that block. You don't want to absorb any more damage on that cut. Ooh. Choi's left leg would appear to be compromised at this point in time. You see he's limping, having a hard time putting weight on it, and it appeared as though it was that last kick that did the damage.
Best punch in the game. Beautiful jab.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Back and forth we go. It takes two to tango, and man, have these two individuals tangoed tonight. I might run it back at some point, no matter how this one ends.
It's one of those fights where when you look at these two and the damage on their faces, the work that they have both put in, you realize and you appreciate what these fighters do inside the octagon. They're both hurt. They're both beat up. And both of these guys have shown a tremendous amount of resilience to put themselves in position to win this fight.
Slips to avoid that left. Well, he has stayed busy and he has stayed accurate. Nice combination there.
Very accurate, a lot of activity, and the hands look phenomenal tonight.
Under 2 minutes here to go, round 4. Oh, he lands another strike to the body here. Really starting to connect on a lot of strikes to the midsection here in the latter stages of this fight. Both fighters starting to open up a little bit. Slips the punch. Just missed with the leg kick. Harris is cut on his nose, manageable for a while, maybe not so much now. That thing is pouring blood. Nice jab. Fighter blocks a punch. Right now they separate. Trying the flying knee there. Ooh, nice slip there to avoid the punch by the Korean Superboy. Oh, he just continues to pour it on. He has been aggressive all night long with his striking. Got to be careful here to not empty the gas tank. So far, so good, though, in this round. Under a minute to go in round 4. Pretty interesting to see him mixing it up with the kicks here, some calf kicks, and now attacking the thigh effectively.
Just throwing a traditional leg kick. The traditional leg kick was a little higher. Everybody wants to talk about that calf kick right now. There's still a lot can be done with those traditional leg kicks.
Nice jab there. Harris is really bleeding heavily now. You got to think they might bring in the ringside physician to take a look at that cut between rounds.
Do some work, guys.
Horn sounds for the end of round 4. All right, so the fighters head back to the stools, and hopefully this fight can continue. That is a severe cut.
Okay?
We'll see if the cut man can do some good work here.
Protect this cut, though. You know he's going after it.
All right, so as the cut man gets to work, we'll re-rack some replays from the previous round.
Well, he's got some work to do. The cut man's going to have to work a miracle because this guy was on the receiving end of some real damaging shots. And if he doesn't do something different defensively, it's going to get worse. And if it gets worse, the fight may be stopped.
Ready to fight? Ready. Good.
5th and final round, forthcoming. Well, you didn't see a lot of the body work from him in the earlier rounds, but he's certainly getting after it here. Big shot to the body connects there. We'll see if he can follow it up. The left punch is true, now the right hand. Leg kicks all day. His mobility is compromised. Might get it back a little bit as the fight continues, but that's an obvious limp right now.
Well, it's going to take ice on the calf, ice on the thigh when he gets to the corner to try and bring it back. But once you get dead leg, there's not much you can do.
Kick lands. Beautiful counter punch, really settling in when it comes to his counterattack here tonight. And again, making good use of what is a huge advantage in reach. Oh, they're trading huge shots here. We'll see who's the last man standing.
Quick jab lands there.
All right, so the bruising on that thigh continues to worsen as this fight extends. He's going to have a real hard time walking in the morning.
He's going to have a difficult time walking tomorrow morning. It's going to be a hard time getting up and moving around unless he changes something. Nothing's going to change right now. It's going to be tough. But right now, you still got to focus on winning the fight. Turn him back.
Oh, just out of range with that right hand.
What a nasty flying knee.
Well, he misses with the left punch there. Just over 3 minutes now to go in the fight. Harris's nose is absolutely mangled at this stage of the fight. I'm no doctor, but I feel pretty convicted in saying that thing is definitely broken, and we might get a ringside physician or a referee to stop this fight here soon. All right, well, I don't have to be a judge to tell you he is losing this fight late in the game now. Time to start throwing up those submission attempts, I would think.
Got to keep going. You got to start throwing up submission attempt after submission attempt and hope that something's free for you to latch on to.
Circling to his right. Oh, right hook attempt. No good. Oh, the damage just continues to be inflicted. And with respect to the athletes, if this was a movie, I might just walk out. I don't need to see anything.
I mean, I just don't need to see it. It's to a point now where it's getting a bit uncomfortable. You have a fighter who's clearly outmatched, and his corner will not save him. This is crazy.
Harris's strike attempt there is blocked. 2 minutes now to go in the fight. Nice liver shot lands.
Oh, nice. Nice. Oh, he's spraying blood now. Holy smokes.
Slips the punch nicely there.
He gets to the clinch.
The Korean Superboy gets hit by that leg kick. Down the stretch we come, final round, and what a fight, what a performance on both sides. They'll be feeling it tomorrow, but unbelievable will and fortitude on display tonight.
I mean, this is what we as fight fans love. To see two fighters out there battered and bruised, bloodied, have been in an absolute war, but neither of them willing to take a step back and give up. I don't know who's going to win this fight, but I do know I am very happy that I was able to call it.
Well, that calf is a new shade of purple right now. I'm not sure he's going to be able to stand up much longer.
I mean, it's swollen, it's bruised, it's all beat up. He takes 1 or 2 more, this fight's going to be stopped.
That kick blocked by Choi. Lands the inside leg kick there.
He's taking too many of those inside low kicks, man. That leg is getting beat up.
Well, that is a shade of magenta on his calf I'm not sure I've seen before. That bruising's getting out of control.
The bruising's getting bad, and it's starting to get to a point where you got to keep an eye on whether or not this guy will be able to finish the fight.
Let's work, guys. Come on.
Active here in the clinch, and he lands a big shot to the head. Final 10 seconds of the fight. Harris is an absolute mess. I wonder if they might call in the ringside. Oh, back and forth action right till the final horn. What a tremendous finish to this one as we go the full 25 minutes. We'll see how the judges saw it. Here is Bruce Buffer.
We go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score the contest 50-45. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, the Korean Superboy, Do-Ho Choi.
So the Korean Superboy Do-Ho Choi with another highlight for the reel here tonight. A big win for him in this featherweight division. And it's pretty wild to think that this guy is just getting started.